Hello, hello! Welcome to the stream. Danganronpa today. I forgot a hold right beside me so I can have it now. I was going to have on my throat lozenges before the stream, but I forgot. My throat's mostly fine now, but we're gonna do a lot of talking today, so it's probably best that I make sure my throat is in good shape. Stuck to the wrapper. So yeah. We're finally getting back into Danganronpa today. It's been like 3 weeks or so I've probably forgotten all of the voices that I did last time, and I'll just have to try and figure it out again, this time, I suppose. Okay, for some reason the stream is kind of lagging on my phone, but it still looks like I don't have any drop frames or anything, and my connection's still good, I think, at least from what it shows in OBS. So hopefully everything's alright. Might just be my phone being dumb again. Do I have anything else I wanted to say? Normally I leave like about 5 minutes for like if folks want to show up, so that I don't just launch into the game and then they miss the first part or whatever, but I don't know what else to say. What the hell is going on with my phone? The stream's just sort of not doing anything on there. But I think the chat's fine. I'll just send like a test message. And see, that pops up on my phone. I send that through OBS, not through my phone, obviously. So like, that's fine, but it's not loading the actual stream. So I have no idea what's going on there. Hopefully everything's going to be okay. But we'll see. Oh, that's enough waiting. I don't have anything else to say. Let's just go over to the game. Hopefully the audio levels are okay. If anything's too loud or too quiet, just let me know. I've adjusted them to how I feel like they probably should be, but you never know. You never know. This is why you test things in advance, and I didn't. So, oh look, my phone started showing the actual screen again. Right, let me full screen it, and let's get into it. Load game. Oh, so there's both like my actual save file and an autosave. Did not realize this game had autosave. That's nice. Game will begin from where you last left off, yes. Okay, so last time we had free time, so we can talk to whoever we want. They said to talk to Sayaka. But like, you don't actually have to. You can talk to whoever you want to talk to. So, how do I... That's not... What? Why do the shoulder buttons make you strafe? What? Why is that a thing? This isn't Doom? Okay, and the arrow buttons are just that. Okay, so that's the map. This is the menu. So we can see where everyone is. I haven't actually thought about who I want to talk to. You know what, maybe we will just go talk to Sayaka because the game told us to. Make it easy on ourselves. And as a reminder for anyone who didn't watch the first stream, I have seen everything that goes on in the mainline Danganronpa games, so you cannot spoil me, but I please ask that you refrain from posting spoilers for like anyone who in chat who is experiencing this for the first time. Yeah. I didn't enable the timer this time because I felt like, you know, I don't get enough randos showing up in the stream to make it for us to need something like that, but you know, I'll still say it. Guess I should press the doorbell. Ding dong.
Listen.
Why is the audio feels very delayed? At least on my end. Hold on, if I... Wow, that is... Hold on, let me see if... What if I restart this? It's gonna go away for a sec. That's better. That's better. I don't know if it was delayed on your end as well, but it definitely was on mine. And now it's good again.
You know, Makoto, I'm so anxious. I really am afraid.
We'll spend some time with Sayaka, I guess.
Are you going to try and cheer me up? Sorry. Sorry for making you take time out of your day like this.
I did my best to comfort Sayaka. Blululu? Sayaka and I grew a little close today. Would you like to give Sayaka a present? Now, giving the people presents grows your relationship with them, which allows you to unlock like special conversations and whatnot. You don't have to, I think, for the first conversation, you don't have to give them a present. You can just, you know, speak to them, and that's enough. But generally speaking, it's a good idea to just give presents so that, you know, it opens them up later. We don't have that many presents though. We have... Where did it go? Okay, maybe I should be using the D-pad for this. We have bird seed, 2 bird seeds. I also don't have a present guide up and like to look at, so we're just going to guess what everyone will like. We have a crystal skull. And we have the school crest, which is a special thing that I don't think we're allowed to give. So I guess let's just give her birdseed, see if she likes that. You like birdseed?
Huh? A present for me? Thank you. I'll cherish this forever.
Does that mean she liked it? I mean, she said she'll cherish it forever.
Makoto?
Hello, Kaz. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream.
Do you think you can make time for the 2 of us to talk?
Oh shoot, what does Makoto's voice sound like?
What's wrong? Why are you being so formal? Well, it's just... I guess that was kind of formal, but... It's just because I know I can count on you. Huh? Having you by my side really makes me feel a lot better. If you weren't here with me, I just don't know what I'd do. I'd be lost.
But that's why...
I hate that we had to meet again under such awful conditions, but I'm relieved you're with me. Sayaka. Standing here face to face and hearing her say that. It's nice, but kind of embarrassing at the same time. I know how you feel. You being here is what saved me. That frickin' face. Hey! Really? I can't fake laugh in other people's voices. Thank you for the flattery. That smile. That mysterious smile that softens my heart. Why are you calling it mysterious? Excuse me? I really wasn't flattering her. That smile saved me. But it's kind of strange, you know? I never thought I'd get a chance to really talk to you like this. All through middle school, you never talked to me. In fact, you never even looked at me. It's because you were like a celebrity. I couldn't just go around staring at you. Wait, how do you know I never looked at you?
Hey,
Because I looked at you all the time. Huh? I was always looking for an opportunity to talk with you. Talk to you, frick. You wanted to talk to me? But since I already always had so many people around me, we ended up graduating without saying a word. That was one of my biggest regrets. But why me? Do you remember during our first year of junior high, that huge bird wandered into the school pond? Actually, now that I think about it, I do sort of remember something like that. It was like out of a fairy tale. The turtle once every million years, that bird once every 1,000. That's presumably related to a Japanese fairy tale, but I'm not Japanese, so I don't know. Huge bird wandered into the school pond during our first year of junior high. I think it might have been... I believe a crane is the only one that's big enough to be considered a huge bird. It's definitely not a sparrow. I know crane's the right answer, but I don't know how large herons are. It was a crane. It just walked right into the pond.
okay.
That's right, that's what it was. It was so big, the teacher had no idea what to do. But you led it into the forest behind the school. You helped it find its way out. Well, only because I was already in charge of taking care of the animals at school, and they made me do it.
You see.
I should have said thank you then, but is it okay if I do it now? Thank me? I'm that crane, you see. I've come to return the favor. Here, let me make you a cloak. That is based on a Japanese fairy tale. At least I think it's Japanese. It's based on a fairy tale, regardless. Just kidding. Yeah, I kinda figured.
But...
Honestly though, I was so impressed. That's why I always wanted to talk to you, even just once. I never imagined this would be how I got my chance. Yeah, if we'd met again at a train station somewhere downtown, that'd make for a nice dramatic reunion. But instead it's this weird school. Maybe, but still, I'm sure you'll help me find my way out. Just like that crane. You saved me.
You see.
It's just intuition, I know, but I still believe it. I'm going to save her? I'll do my best. I promise that. I'll make sure it's more than just intuition. If there's anything I can do, I'm going to do it. I believe in you. Besides, my intuition always turns out to be right.
Like I said, I'm psychic.
'Cause I'm psychic. Kidding. She laughed out loud as she said it. The closer we get, the stronger that smile of hers makes me. I was glad to feel that way. Report card updated. We unlocked Melodious Voice. Give yourself a pat on the back, you've earned it. Okay. Skills will come into play later. Once we were all done, I headed back to my room for a little while. It's already nighttime? Yes, it's already nighttime. Ding dong bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
Oh good, I don't have to voice act this part.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Today's already come to an end. But I swear, tomorrow, I'm going to find some kind of clue. I swear. As my eyelids began to slide closed, the conversation I'd had with Sayaka that morning began to replay. In a way, it's almost frustrating. Even if I understand where her desperation is coming from, I can't share in it. The pressure she's under is way different from anything a normal high schooler like me goes through. She didn't just stumble into this school the way I did, so I can't say I feel things the way she does. Compared to everyone else here, there's no doubt I just don't match up. I guess that might explain my own frustration. Monokuma theater time! Oh, frick. How do I do Monokuma's voice again?
Ahem. So, I'm sure you've noticed the killing game has begun, but there's still room for a little laughter. It seems our newest students are already so filled with despair, yet still have some hope of escape. Boo-hoo-hoo! So when will it begin? When will their hope begin to die? Is it time yet? Is it time?
Heart-pounding excitement!
Heart-pounding excitement. Hello, Eldritch. Welcome. We're playing some Danganronpa today. And struggling to remember how to voice all the characters. Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Beautiful day.
Morning has come. What should I do today? Oh, we're straight into more free time, okay. Cool. Let's leave the room then. Who will we talk to today? I think I have an idea, I just need to find where they are. Nope. Okay, so not here. Never really got into Danganronpa. How you liking it so far? Here's the thing. I had already watched, multiple playthroughs of Danganronpa. I'm mainly playing it now just so I can have the satisfaction of saying like, hey, I finally played it through myself. I'm not a fake fan. But I do enjoy the series. I'm writing a novel at the moment that's kind of inspired by the Danganronpa series. So you can say it had a pretty big impact on me. Now where's the person I'm looking for? There. Yeah, it kind of helps that I really like mystery games. And so, Danganronpa's right up my alley. Junko, let's talk to you. You're fun.
Ugh, we have to spend so much. We have too much frickin' spare time. How can anyone live like this? It's impossible.
I'll tell you right now, if I had more spare time, I'd be a very happy person.
No way. Can't do it. Totally impossible.
Let's spend some time with Junko, why not?
I don't mind hanging out, but you better keep me entertained.
Spend some time with Junko, but I'm not sure if she was satisfied. Junko and I grew a little closer today. Do I want to give her a present? I've only got birdseed. I don't think she'll like birdseed. I need to have a look around for monocoins so I can get more presents. Now let's say no. But we still unlocked the first conversation. That's fair, I've heard Your Turn to Die is really inspired by Danganronpa, or at least in the same minigames. Ooh. I might have to look into that eventually. I've got like a huge backlog of games at the moment, but I'll put it on my list. Hold on. I'll make a notepad thing. Your Turn to Die. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Listen, I just want to make this clear here right up front. Don't get the wrong idea about this, okay? Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I hope you're not expecting anything from me.
Yeah.
Gotta keep my virtues safe, you know? Huh? Wait, you mean... No, I'm not expecting anything like that.
Come on.
I figured. You're not that kind of guy, right? Looking at you, I get the whole total... I get a total Omega male vibe.
Nah, we're all about them Sigma males nowadays.
But still, they say even the tamest guy can turn into a wild animal. So I figured I'd say it anyway.
A wild animal?
Don't ask me why, but I seem to attract guys like that.
It's probably because she's so, flashy.
What the?
Junko read Omegaverse fiction.
They call me super late at night, all like, hey, let's hang, like I don't know what that means.
Let's hang, sounds so simple. But why super late at night? And why does Junko seem so... What the frick does it... What? Hang out? I assume because she was talking about, hey, let's... Oh. So that... I was like, why are they giving us this option? But she only said, hey, let's hang, didn't she? Yeah, so hang out. Hang gliding.
Oh, you just mean hanging out. Huh? Did you just come to a decision or something? Oh, no, forget it.
Makoto seriously doesn't know what let's hang means?
For real.
Anyway, so we all get together, but the whole group's full of dumbasses. Keeping creepos away like that is a full-time job, you know? Yeah, it must be tough. I mean, you're a model and all, so you must be really popular.
Huh?
Wow, Makoto, you actually get it. Yeah. You do get it, right? You totally get me. I do?
Totally.
Listen, maybe I can introduce you to some of my friends sometime. So what's your type? You're super passive, right? So you need an aggressive girl.
For real?
Yeah, I think that'd be good for you. Someone who'll go after you and not give up. No, I don't really...
Yeah.
I'll find the perfect girl for you as soon as we get out of here. I hope you're as excited as I am. Junko really seemed excited as she walked away. I don't really get it, but I guess she likes hanging out with me. Junko's report card has been updated. And then I think we get another bout of free time. I think. Yes, there's still lots of time left in the day. So I'm going to rummage around to try and find some more mono coins. Hi, Sayako. How you doing? I don't think there's any... I don't think you get any from him. Oh, hi, Sakura. I still don't know why everyone... Why they placed Makoto's, like, camera view so low down. Let's go in here. Into the trash room with the pixel art door label. I can't get inside, the gate's in the way. How long am I going to be stuck in here, watched by all these cameras? Anything over this side? Yes. I'm starving for information from the outside world. If only there was a TV that worked. It looks like some kind of switch. I wonder what it does. Hey, monocoin! That's what we need. We need that for the gacha. Hatch on the floor, rattle rattle. The door won't budge, it must be locked. Hey! Every room has a couple of these. I think. Do I sprint again? This. What are you doing in here? Oh, the only thing I can look at is this, whatever that is. It's a fish tank. There's a bunch of little fish swimming around inside. Who the hell puts a fish tank in a bathroom? In a school bathroom? Excuse me? And I assume we're not allowed to go in here. Poor fishes have seen too much. True that. I don't think we really got to have a good look around. Is this place closed? Yes, that's place. Oh wait, there's also the laundry. Forgot about that. We'll look at the dining hall first, because we're already over here. Alright, what am I allowed to... That is the wrong button. The cameras and the TVs, I think they have the same description. Also, apparently, like, there's trees out there and it looks like it's a window to the outside. Apparently this is like an indoor garden or something. They just never acknowledge it. Okay, no, they do have different descriptions. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. I hate this thing. Ugh. Okay. Wrong button. I'm good at this. There's a clock telling me what time it is, even though it has no hands. But I can't see outside, so I have no idea if it's even right. Now let's go in here, where all the food is. Of course you're in here. Look at all this food. It's a deli-style display case. There's all kinds of food and stuff lined up inside. Monocoin! There's a much more reliable way to get monocoins at some point, but that's not here yet, so for now we just gotta rummage around. But right now it's just showing the school crest. I don't even want to think about what he might show up on that thing next. Erg. Look at those low-res vegetables. Colorful vegetables have been stacked in a huge pile. There's so many different kinds, and all super healthy, I bet. Still, I'd rather have some cake. Veggies are good for you, Makoto. You want to grow up big and strong? Eat your veggies. A surveillance camera. I hate the idea that someone might be watching me right now. I have to keep in mind that it's against school regulations to mess with any of the cameras. As much as it gets on my nerves, I'd better leave it alone. And of course the knives. There are some kitchen knives hanging on the wall. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. Oh look, someone's playing Fall Guys. I could have sworn I turned the thing off so that it doesn't show those. But apparently it still does. So, someone's playing Fall Guys. There's a whole bunch of different kinds. I had no idea you needed so many to cook. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. See, if I was smart, I would have done this last time. Instead of starting the stream with just rummaging around all the rooms. The laundry. All of the separate laundry, all of the separate washing machines. There's some magazines laying around, probably to kill time while you're waiting for your laundry. Including one with Junko's face on it. A washing machine, not surprising. It is a laundry room after all. This frickin' school has more washing machines than my apartment building does. We've got like 5 floors with 3 apartments each, I think. So we've got like 15 apartments. We've got 1 washing machine between us. So that's why I always get up early when I have to do my laundry. Get it in quick before anyone else gets there. Same description. However, I'm pretty sure they count separately with regards to whether they have mono coins in them or not. As I said. Just check the other ones just in case. Nice. And there's also the camera, of course. Surveillance camera. This is the same as before. Wrong button. The monitor. It's one of the monitors that yes, now they're just showing the same description over and over. Vending machine. It's always nice to have a drink while your laundry gets done. Okay. And the swimsuit. There's a swimsuit hanging out to dry. I wonder whose it is. I mean, I really want to know. Okay. Okay, Makoto. Why was there a coin in there? I think that's enough coins. The rest I can look for a bit later, so that I'm not holding us up for too long. Hello, Celeste. We might actually do Celeste next. I like Celeste's design. Just do a bit of everyone. Instead of... I know some people prefer to just, like, focus on one person and get all of their conversations out of the way. I think I'm just gonna go around to whoever I feel like doing at the moment. And I think I've already looked around all in here, so there's not gonna be any extra coins. Time for the Mono machine. It's gacha time. See if I remember how to... Yes, I do remember how to use it. We got... a bento box, maybe? I don't know. Next. That's the third... We have a 3% chance of repeat. And that is the third bird seed I have gotten.
What the hell? This is rigged. Rigged. Worst gacha I've ever played. We got a baseball with a screen on it? We got a onesie. Scissors. Ooh, some tea. Oh, we got a lucky. We got a lucky. What do we get? What is that? I have no idea what that was. Oh, we got the baseball again. Well, now we're getting up to an 8% chance of repeat, so I guess it's more likely. Cup noodle! Yeah, baby, noodles are great. We got a different onesie. Cool, now we have some presents. Time to leave. Celeste. Hello. Oh wait, that means I have to do her voice now.
Does this school not have a dry cleaning service? How terribly upsetting. What am I supposed to do if my clothes become soiled?
Should I hang out with Celeste? Sure, why not?
There is nothing to be done.
Normally, my pride would not permit me to allow you to be alone with me. But, fine. I will allow you to entertain me for a while.
I killed some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Whenever I read her name, I'm just thinking of that one indie platformer, Celeste. That all my friends seem to like, but I'm too intimidated to play because it looks super difficult. Personally, I wouldn't let that slide. Yes, let's give her a present, why not? Rose hip tea. Herbal tea said to promote beauty and wellness. You can somehow sense its essential elegance. She'll like this, I hope.
Well,
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get.
Yeah, just give me things and I'll like you. Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Okay. So the bird seed with Sayaka was like a so-so thing. This is clearly something that Celeste likes a lot.
Makoto, I would like to share something with you. Huh? What is it? My perfect gambling strategy.
Is there really such a thing?
indeed.
Of course. You simply don't lose. That's how you win all the time. Just don't lose.
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game is, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. There is?
Indeed.
That power is luck.
Yeah, perfect gambling strategy. Just be lucky.
Luck.
Actually,
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between. And that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. But the bottom line is, luck is life.
Well,
Do you see what I am saying?
You mean that's your perfect strategy?
Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. That is why I have never lost. So that's all there is to it? You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day, I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Her advice is, I'm better than you, get fucked loose. True.
Well then, have a nice day.
Without another word, Celeste quietly disappeared. Literally, she just, her opacity dropped until she, until she was no longer there. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good lately. Gambling's probably not a great idea for me. Here's some real gambling advice. Don't put in more than you're willing to lose. Because you never know how things are going to go. That's good advice for investing as well. Investing is really just gambling, but sophisticated. It's socially acceptable gambling. Maximum number of skill points increased. Hey, look at you go. Nice, nice. And I think that should be the end. I think there might be some points where you get 3 a day, but I think to start with we only get 2. After parting ways with Celeste, I went back to my room. Is it nighttime or is there something else happening? Well, the free time music's still... No, it's still nighttime. Okay. Ding dong bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m.
I probably should just start skipping through these because they're the same as always.
As such, it is official. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked. And entry at
Whenever I
that
hear
point
that bell
is
sound, I think of
prohibited.
FNAF. Oh yeah, I guess FNAF does have the same sound, doesn't it? Gambling is fun though. Only thing is, if you lose twice, leave. Bad luck. If you win, well, keep playing at a consistent monetary input, and keep putting in 5 and don't increase the bet, because then your losses will also raise. Yeah, true. Oh look, someone's online. Yeah. I say I don't gamble. I play gacha games, but I don't put any money into them. So really, I don't gamble. I don't trust myself for that sort of thing. I'd rather just save my money and get my enjoyment through other means.
Okay then.
Sweet dreams, good night, don't let the banks hold by, blah blah blah. Third day here has already come to an end. When are we gonna get out of here? Sleepy time, which means I have to do Monokuma's voice again. I laid on my bed, staring blankly at the ceiling, and before I knew it, I'd fallen into an uneasy sleep. I like coin pushes, but I play digital ones with no money. Nice. Oh look, it's a race car.
I need an immediate, fast-acting pick-me-up. If it doesn't act now, it's the same as giving in to regret. What do you think guides the world? Speed, of course. That's why Formula 1 drivers are so popular. Any idiot can accomplish something if they take it slow. Even a human piece of excrement could create a masterpiece if they spend their entire life on it. Someone who does things in a timely fashion is both wise and admirable. Straight is better than a curve or an angle. Freestyle is better than the backstroke or breaststroke. Drive-through is better than sit-down. A Sunday comic artist is smarter than a graphic novelist. What I'm saying is speed is the gold standard of the standard world.
Which is why I said I need that pick-me-up.
Is that an L or an I? I can't tell. I'm going to assume it's a Loteria. Loteria, however, is my shit. I will spend money to grind my my winning into my family's faces. Nice. Meanwhile, 0.000002 seconds later, it's morning. Ding dong, bing bong. So yeah, I'm gonna start skipping over Monokuma's announcements now just because they're all the same.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to
Beautiful day. Loteria, okay, yeah. I woke up to the irritating sound of Monokuma's voice. I slowly pulled myself out of bed. It's like similar to bingo, I guess, but for more fun. Oh, neat. I've actually won at bingo once. My family went on a cruise and we decided to play bingo at some point and I won. But the thing is, because it was on a cruise ship, I won in American currency. It's still sitting in my wallet. I still haven't taken it to the bank to get it converted. I just never bothered. Wait, why is he saying this out loud? Another night of restless sleep. Day after day, I can feel the fatigue piling up. Why are you saying that out loud? As soon as the thought crossed my mind. Ding dong. The sound of the doorbell forced its way into my room. Oh, and this is where we get the start of this happening. The start of the morning scenes.
Hey!
A fantastic morning, isn't it? Taka? Now then, if you'll pardon the interruption. Without waiting for a reply, Taka barged into my room. Hi, Taka. What's up, Taka? No matter how intensely the stormy seas may batter me, I will not fall as long as my feet are firmly planted. You agree, right? I'm not sure I understand.
Without a doubt.
And if you can't do it alone, find someone to support you, and you can support them back.
You hear me?
That's how you can overcome any storm. I was thinking about it last night, and I decided we all need to really come together. And that was when I realized. Every morning from now on, after the morning announcement, everyone should have breakfast together.
Quiet down and listen.
And now is the beginning of that fateful day. Please head to the dining hall at your earliest convenience. Pay a nickel or a quarter to play a card, and it's put into a bowl. You play it, whoever wins gets the entire bowl after the round. Oh, nice. Sounds neat.
Got it.
That's all for now. I have to go. Let everyone else know the good news. Taka didn't even wait for a reply. He turned and left before I could say anything. Well, I guess I'd better head to the dining hall. I guess so. And so now, instead of immediately firing into free time each morning, now we have these morning scenes. While we're here, let's talk to the people we see along the way. Hello, Leon. Ugh, so freaking tired.
I mean, seriously?
The hell's wrong with that guy? Did he wake you up too? Yeah, he sure did. I guess he's going around waking up everyone.
You know what I mean.
It's seriously annoying. I have a friend that sets aside her change in a jar that's labeled Loteria money for when she has family get-togethers. Nice. I'm going back to bed. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. I don't think it'll do any good. I'm sure he'll just come bug you again.
Give me a break.
Yeah, probably. Damn it. Guess we'd better just go then. And that's that. Do. Hello, Toko. Toko?
What's your problem?
What? Oh, I was just wondering what you were doing here. You should probably head to the dining hall, right?
I know. I just need to prepare myself mentally. Prepare herself? What is she talking about? I'm so nervous. What's she so nervous about? Well, let's go inside and see what we have. What the haps is. I assume talking to Taka will probably progress the story. So I guess we'll talk to everyone else first.
What's your problem?
What's the point of talking to me? Taka's the one who got everyone together. Go talk to him if you have questions or whatever. He let out a heavy, annoyed sigh. I'd rather be completely ignored than suffer that kind of insult. Yo. Good morning. Let's just hurry up and get this over with. Taka's getting antsy. Okay, so it's probably everyone's just gonna say nothing and just be like, hey, talk to Taka. We'll just talk to Taka then.
Listen to me.
Okay, looks like everyone's here. So then, let's begin our very first breakfast meeting. And so because they're just reusing the same... Oh, I thought he was actually going to read out the whole line. And so because they're just... Frickin'... I still need to do something about my phone notifications. Whenever I get a ping on Discord, the vibration frightens me. Because it's so intense. And think like, is someone calling me? What's happening? Why is the vibrate? Oh, it's just Discord. But yeah, because they're just reusing the same mod as before, Kyoko is not here, even though she's supposed to be here. Everyone, thank you for making time in your busy schedules to come together.
Give me a break.
I didn't make time for shit. You dragged me here. I know I already mentioned this earlier, but in order to get out of here, it is essential that we all cooperate with each other. And the first step is this breakfast meeting to allow us to become friends and build trust. So from now on, let's all meet here in the dining hall every morning after the morning announcement. Now then, let's eat. You want me to eat breakfast with other people? I've never done that before. I'm not sure.
I mean, seriously?
Yeah, it's been a while for me too.
But more important,
Well, anyway, did anyone happen to come up with any clues? Silence echoed throughout the dining hall.
seriously?
Seriously? Nothing at all?
Hey!
Anything. It could be about how to get out or who's doing this. Nobody has anything?
Are you okay with this?
You are going to die.
Huh?
Huh?
Do you understand?
If you can't stop yourself from showing words. Hold on. If you can't stop yourself... Frick! If you can't stop yourself from showing weakness in front of others, you will die.
Stop it!
What the hell? Don't even freaking joke about that. I am not joking. Adaptability is survivability. Did I not say so? So you'd better hurry up and adapt to your new life here.
What the hell is this?
Have you gone completely insane? Adapting to my new life here? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
What? What?
Yeah, sounds like the girl wants to live here. And hell, more power to her. But shit.
Piece of shit!
No way in hell am I living here. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a shit. Sure, feel free. Okay, so nobody has any clues?
What the heck?
One thing I can tell you is is who's behind all this. Someone who's totally weird and messed up. Why else would we be trapped here in the first place?
Hey, listen.
Well, sure, it could be something like that. But right now, actual clues are... I'm not gonna read that out. Chihiro already read it out for me. Huh? What's up?
If you think in terms of people who are really abnormal or bizarre, do you think maybe the person responsible for all this could be a certain murderous fiend?
The way they describe it is like... ah yes, murderous fiend. These are definitely... This is definitely how someone would describe this sort of scenario. A murderous fiend. Chihiro, do you have some idea of who might be behind all this?
Well, maybe. I mean, I can't really be certain, but...
Certainty is not a concern right now. I'll allow whatever remarks you may have.
You know?
Okay, well... Have you guys heard of Genocide Jack?
You mean that serial killer that's been in the news and all over the internet? The monstrous villain who's murdered scores of victims in a brutally bizarre fashion. The word bloodlust was left at each murder scene, written in the victim's own blood. Whoever it is, he's like a ghost. He strikes without warning and disappears without a trace. On the internet, they started calling him Genocide Jack. That about covers it, I think. They say he's claimed over 1,000 victims.
That's just an urban legend though, right? I mean, even like 10 people would be totally insane. ... Anyway, whoever Genocide Jack really is, he's obviously some kind of super crazy killer.
Huh?
And if he really is this ultimate psycho, I wouldn't be surprised if he put together something like this.
But like I said, I can't be certain. I don't really have any evidence or anything. It's just a thought.
Hey, hold on.
But if they're the killer, isn't that like a killer of a problem for us? Leon, I don't think now is the time for puns.
Yeah.
It's okay. Everything's absolutely, positively, 100%, without a doubt gonna be okay. 'Cause help's gonna be here soon, I'm sure of it. Huh? Help?
'Cause, I mean...
We've been stuck in here for a few days already, right? Nobody's been able to contact us, so I'm sure they're getting worried. I bet they called the police already.
Well, wow.
The police? You're putting your faith in the police?
What are you doing here?
You guys, seriously, do you understand what role the police exist to fill? All they're good for is being a foil, playing against a villain or
Oh look, someone's online.
playing against a villain or anti-hero or evil organization. The bad guys come along and destroy them, and that just shows how badass they really are. Are you sure you really want to rely on such an unreliable group of losers? I mean, come on. If you really want to get out of here, all you gotta do is kill.
What the hell?
Why the hell are you laughing?
You know?
I'm just impressed at the total commitment to this whole act.
Come on.
You're still going on about that?
You're fucking dead.
So, Mr. Serial Killer, psycho freak bastard. What the hell do you want?
Mr. Serial Killer Psycho Freak Bastard, huh? That's a pretty long name. German, maybe?
Hey, come on.
We know who you really are.
Maybe if I ignore him, he'll just go away.
You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't ignore me, asshole.
Okay, let's get back to business. Your life here has already begun to... And a couple days have gone by, but nobody's killing anybody. I thought all you kids were lazy and selfish, and here you are working together. But I'm totally bored. There's nothing... Oh, that's supposed to be Makoto. There's nothing you can say that'll make us start killing each other.
I got it!
Wait, I think... Yes! Ding ding ding! I figured it out.
In other words,
All the mystery ingredients are here. Right people, right place. So why hasn't anyone killed anyone yet? That's what I couldn't understand. But I realized something. There was one very important piece missing. What are you... If you want to know, I'll tell you. It's motive. It's so simple. Monokuma's voice is already destroying my throat. I'll just have to give everyone a motive.
Stop fucking around.
Motive? What the fuck are you talking about?
hey,
Oh, by the way, there's something I want to show you guys.
You son of a bitch.
Stop changing the goddamn subject.
I have a little video I'd like you all to see. But don't worry, it's not some pervy adult video or anything. Seriously, it's nothing like that. It's a special video for each of you showing what's going on outside the school.
Outside the school? What are you talking about?
hello.
Oh, Master's so impatient today. Why don't you just watch it and find out? Here in the school, there's a specific place you can go that has everything you need to watch the video.
Correct.
Good. Then we can go watch the video right now. But before we do that, I'd like to know. What are you? Why would you do something like this? What do you want from us?
What do I want from you? Well, if you must know.
Despair. That's all. Well now.
If you want to know more than that, you'll have to figure it out yourselves. Do whatever you need to uncover the mystery hidden within this school. I won't try and stop you. Because to be honest, it's entertaining as heck watching you guys search so desperately for answers. So I guess I want amusement from you too. He's gone. And once again, he left before we could find out anything useful.
Is that right?
Really? I think we learned something very useful. He has no intention of standing in the way of our pursuit of the truth. Interesting.
However,
Perhaps. But what about the video he mentioned? I'm very curious to see what's on it.
that's true.
Same here, so... Mondo started glancing around the dining hall. But when his gaze landed on me, he stopped.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Makoto, check this out for us, would you? Huh? Why me?
Yo,
Because you're closest to the door, that's the rule, right? Rule?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
Piece of shit!
Hey!
Stop fucking around.
You see how passionately I'm begging you? What's the big deal? Just check it out real quick. Okay, I guess I'll get going then.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. Thanks, I owe you one.
Hey,
If Makoto's going...
Gonna head off now. Take care, Melody. Have fun. No worries, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
If Makoto's going, I'm going... If Makoto's going, I'm going with him. It's not safe to walk around this place alone.
Might be even less safe to go with only one other person, to be honest.
Yo,
Yeah, sure thing. We're counting on the both of you. If anything happens, just yell, I'll come running.
I can't...
Ah. I really shouldn't have played Danganronpa at the same time as Genosha. Because they both have a lot of voice acting.
I can't decide if Mondo is totally dependable or completely terrible. Yeah, I'd have to say he's kind of both. He's not exactly a bad person, but I definitely can't say he's a good person either. So then, where's the specific place Monokuma mentioned? It must be somewhere you can watch DVDs, but if it's a place to set up to watch DVDs, then I didn't actually check this room when I was investigating, but I do know the room that they're talking about. It is over here. The AV room. Audio visual, I believe that stands for. Now, will it let me look around, or will it just be, hey, you gotta look at that one thing? What kind of monitor is this? Who would even make this kind of thing? It has Monokuma-ko written across it. I guess they've covered all the details. Okay, so it is letting me look around. To an extent, at least. Monocam. A surveillance camera. I hate the... no, that's the same. Okay, no coins. I assume I'm not going to get any from this as well. Next to the monitor is a high-end DVD player. It should be able to play DVDs, but I don't see the actual disc nearby. A DVD player is useless by itself. If we had something to watch, at least it'd help pass the time. Hey, monocoin. Box. Huh? There's something inside this cardboard. Oh, that's inner thoughts. I can use my normal voice. There's something inside this cardboard box. It's a bunch of DVDs. And each one has a label on it with someone's name. This must be the video for each of us he mentioned.
Hold on a second.
I'd better go tell everyone. She just ran off. I didn't follow. Thank you, Gay Luigi, playing Skyrim. I didn't follow after her. I just stood right there, where I was. The DVDs in front of me had robbed me of all awareness. I was rooted in place. I think I see something. So then I think we're supposed to look here and be like, hey, there's a DVD. Yeah, I'll probably play those DVDs, no problem. Maybe I'll just watch mine real quick before everyone else gets here. I sorted through the DVDs I'd found in the box and found one with my name on it. Then I slid it into the expensive-looking player. I sat down and stared intently at the darkened screen, and then... I think this part's voice acted, so... Oh, I still need to read out the inner thoughts, though. I yelled out without realizing it, and my heart started racing. Because what I saw on that monitor was my family.
You getting picked to attend Hope's Peak Academy is like a dream come true. Make sure you do your best.
I'm so proud of you, son. But remember, don't push yourself too hard.
Are you really watching this, Makoto? Good luck, okay?
If it had ended there, it would have been fine. A message of love and support. After leaving my family behind to attend Hope's Peak, it would have given me hope. Given me strength. If this was a normal school, I would have been happy, if a little embarrassed. With my family's support to rely on, I would have been motivated to do even better. But here, now, it was totally different. I wasn't living an ordinary school life. So I had a pretty strong feeling that the video wasn't going to end there. I hated having that feeling, but it turned out I was absolutely right. Exclamation mark. I don't know what kind of sound that's supposed to represent. This time I couldn't even make a sound. My voice just died. Where'd everyone go? It looks like a war zone or something. As if in reply, a voice came floating out of the speakers. I recognized the voice. Of course, it was him.
Makoto Naegi accepted into Hope Peak Academy, and his family, who supported such a lucky boy. But it seems like something's happened to this family's well-being. Oh boy, this is bad. What could have possibly happened to this family's well-being?
Why does he phrase it like that? It's not, oh, what could have happened to this family? What could have happened to this family's well-being? That's definitely how normal people talk. Look for the answer after graduation!
What is this? What happened to everyone?
I started trembling. I could feel the fear and anger building up inside me, like hot magma.
God damn it!
I slammed my fist against the desk over and over again. A single thought was racing through my mind. What else? How could I think about anything else?
I have to get out of here. I have to get out right now. I need to make sure everyone's safe. Makoto? What happened? Make sure who's safe?
I noticed everyone standing around the entrance of the Avery room. They stared at me, faces full of confusion.
What's going on?
Without a word, I pointed to the cardboard box.
Is it like...
Is that what Monokuma was talking about? What's on them? They all gathered around the box. Each of them grabbed the DVD with their name on it. One by one, they each rushed to a mono. It didn't take long for them to react.
What the?
What the fuck?
This can't be real, right? It has to be fake, right?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, no way it's real. No way. I can't take it anymore. I can't take this anymore. Let me out of here.
As soon as I saw their reactions, I knew they'd all seen something like what I'd seen. Nobody even bothered trying to hide their fear and confusion. Except for her. Even now, she was totally calm. I see. So this is what he meant by motive. He wants to fuel our desire to leave, so that we're more likely to start killing each other.
Yes, indeed.
It is the classic prisoner's dilemma. It is the classic prisoner's dilemma.
Huh?
Let me use an example. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. Hydrate and stretch. Thank you, Theo. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Imagine two countries are on the brink of war. But both countries want peace. Each commits to scaling back their forces as a sign of good faith. But there's a chance that one country may betray the other, so each country fears lowering their guard. The result is that neither scales back their forces, and they both end up betraying each other.
Do you understand?
In other words, fear of invisible treachery becomes the greatest enemy of stability.
That sounds kind of like us right now. Everyone says they'll work together, but in our hearts we're all afraid that someone might betray us.
Don't put those awful thoughts in our head.
That's exactly what they want us to do.
Huh?
You can say that, but maybe you're thinking that once everyone drops their guard, you can just...
What?
Hey.
This is exactly what Monokuma or whoever's behind this wants. They want us to fight, don't you see?
Yeah, you're right. We all need to calm down.
So then,
Okay then, maybe we should maybe we should start by all just talking. Maybe if we all just talk about what we saw, that'll help us get everything out of our system. Besides, I think we're all super curious, right? I wonder what was in everyone's videos. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious. Hey, Sayaka. What was in your video, Sayaka?
What's your problem?
What's wrong? What's wrong? Just hurry up and tell us. Oh no. Sayaka? I gently placed my hand on her shoulder. Stop it! She pushed my hand away. She pushed my hand away and suddenly ran off. Sayaka?
That's enough.
Let her go. I can't do that. I have to go make sure she's okay. I hate... How do you stutter on an H sound? You can't do that. I hate. It's not how it works. I hate romantic comedies like this. I don't care what happens to her personally.
What?
That's because you're totally thoughtless. I'm really worried. Then why don't you go do whatever you have to? We don't all have to stick around together, right?
I hope you are well.
Speaking of which, I have my own things to take care of. Goodbye. Everyone went their separate ways. But I don't have time to worry about them right now. I have to go find Sayaka. But first... Hey, Makoto, these videos are some kind of hoax, right? Right? I want to think so, but...
What the heck?
What the hell, man? This is all one big lie. This has to be. Ha ha ha. What was in your video, Taka? I saw. Sorry. It's gonna take me some time to figure out how to put it into words. What was in your video, Hifumi?
So it would seem.
Before you go asking someone else, it's only polite to say what you saw. For that you say what you saw first, don't you think? Well, Why are you covering your ears?
Yes, indeed.
If I don't hear yours, I don't have to say mine. It's the art of see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. I don't think that's how it works.
What should I do?
Everyone's real upset. I mean, how can anyone be calm right now? Why? How can something like that even exist? I just don't understand. I don't. To be able to do something like that, is it because they really are the murderous fiend? What was in your video, Sakura?
I'm sorry.
My family. But I'm not upset by what I saw. If you're overpowered, you must accept your death. That's the way of my family.
Damn.
But still, I refuse to believe they would lose so easily. How? What was in your video, Kyoko? Angry.
Well,
Why should I tell you? Okay. Thanks, Kyoko. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I'll check around the school. So I believe it's one of these classrooms. Is it this one? It is. Hello. I'll check everything first, just to like... That's the desk I woke up on, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so they're not gonna let me have a look around for coins.
I found her in the corner of an empty classroom. Actually, she's standing in the middle of it, but, okay. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. Actually, she's standing up. She looked like maybe she was upset, or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. You call this no expression at all, Makoto? Yeah, okay. There was nothing on her face you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us?
Why?
I want out. Let me out of here right now. Sayaka, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders. I understand. I think I know how you feel right now. When I think about what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it. Those videos have to be fake. Because if those things really happened, people out there would be in an uproar. Our families, the police, everyone. Right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes.
No matter what it takes is a very scary phrase in a setting like this. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what had come over me.
Sayaka?
Headbutt attack. Wham.
Please, help me.
Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
So that's what ... is supposed to sound like. Thank you, voice acting. Finally, she raised her head up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers. That's just... Why do you have to say it like that?
Makoto. Can I believe what you said?
Huh?
That you'd help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto.
You're the only one I can trust. So
No
please.
matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh?
Of course I'll be there for you. No matter what. I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Jokes.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this, as long as you're here with me.
Because I'm your assistant.
Like I said, I'm your assistant. Like you said, I'm your assistant.
The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still. It was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up. Yeah. Makoto, it's standing up! What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask? Your flagpole! Get the hell out of here!
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, then tell us what the hell is up with those videos. It's about to come out. It's gonna come out. My pristine, pure, white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I had never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go with everything I had. Gwah. Are you okay? If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow. I could have downed $1,000 full-course dinner in the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all so lacking. What the heck was that just now? He just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we'd just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You still look pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right, I'm going to lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now, on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I needed some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's so many problems. There's just so many problems. I can't even describe what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in my video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here, but I can never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same way? All the same? Yeah, that's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong! Huh? When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. It's almost 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime's about to start. So how come someone's here? Ding dong!
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. Sayaka? Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. Something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Frickin'... I got another Discord notification and my phone vibrated. Just hearing her talk made me tense up. Just hearing that Discord notification made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. but they started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So what happened? After a while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, and then I opened up the door to check outside.
Makoto.
But there was nobody there. Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but it still makes me nervous. What if something like that happens in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise we made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations is that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't specifically state which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... Ah! Oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... if you don't mind, could we maybe switch rooms? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? If it'll help you put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure it's okay with me staying in yours? That doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine, I trust you. In that case, then... Ding dong bing bong. Oh look, someone's online.
This is the school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug by.
Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're going to trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right, we have to trade keys. Again?
like I said, I'm psychic.
Thank you, Sayaka. Huh? Aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way onto her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we'd better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys. When I looked back up at her again, there was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point in even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and then lift the door when you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right, I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night, then. Oh, good night, then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to quote-unquote my room. I looked around as soon as I got out in the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good. There's nobody there. There's nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to swap me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. So this is Sayaka's room. It doesn't really look any different from mine. It smells nice, though. There's Makoto sniffing things again. Kinda weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was the DVD with her name on it that we'd found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to check to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. Ah, that's the wrong button. I'm just checking for any mono coins, really. One of the monitors, Monokuma. There shouldn't be a hit. Tries to find one here too. If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks on them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. Surveillance camera. Makes sense there'd be one in here. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka's has a sewing kit, just like the note said. And next to it is the map of the body's vital organs. I don't think Sayaka would like me snooping around too much. I should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Yeah, totally not creepy at all. Totally. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. Oh, but now I gotta do Monokuma's voice. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? We're sorta like that. We've set sail and left Earth behind. Here you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors or corrupt cops, drunk drivers or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game. But even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Ding dong bing bong.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to greet us.
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered, I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who had arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late. Yo.
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning, duty took a little longer than usual. Duty. We're the types with a more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
My bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm.
What's
What? Is it so awful to be late?
Yo!
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. Nope, I got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. Don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet.
I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo.
Hey man, have you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here.
Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. That speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. I have to check on her. The words barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed.
What the hell?
This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's the sheath for the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? The replica sword I brought back for self-defense has been taken out of the sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? We'll get there, we'll get there. There's a keychain on the ground, it has my name on it, so this must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. But more importantly, where's Sayaka? The bed's been damaged too. Where's Sayaka? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Well, it took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself into my brain. Well, in my brain. And then... everything went black. Danganronpa. Chapter 1, To Survive Deadly Life. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. When I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
You're awake. Finally. Are you okay?
Now's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened.
What happened? Yeah. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real?
That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, then exploded out of me. I shut up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka's...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely, irrevocably dead.
No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
What good is it if... gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out here in the gym at a time like this? Our friend Sayaka she's dead.
dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be here. None of us want to be here right now either. And why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced them to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
I don't know what that means. I just don't. I'll be perfectly honest. If it weren't for the fact that I already have in mind, like, who I want to raid today, I probably would be thinking about wrapping up. Just because I think my throat wasn't as good as I thought it was. But I want to keep going until my usual time. So we'll do the investigation as well. Because that's what's coming up next.
But...
Then who did it? Who killed her? I just might have to cancel tomorrow's stream if my throat's not in a good shape.
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
What?
What's the matter? What's the matter? You guys all look like you've seen a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began?
Yahoo!
One of you who decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well...
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion.
Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone?
It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with this stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. I'm not... Yeah. Laughter.
What?
Why are you laughing?
It's 'cause... naive. You're all just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here?
Hey.
You're
come
super
on
naive.
now.
Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
Then perhaps...
You are referring to Rule 6. Rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that commits murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about now, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yep, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well,
So, what exactly is this punishment? What exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply, it's execution. Execution!
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair. Poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So, to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed.
Well done.
What a smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding on who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. Ding. Wait, hold on a second.
How are you
You're
talking?
freaking insane, you know that?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking
What?
about?
Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something?
Shut the hell up!
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not going to be a part of this.
I don't believe it!
Don't be so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then...
are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you? Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation. I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help! To me, godly spear, Gungnir.
Rip. Rip.
This wasn't supposed to... Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? I don't... This can't be real. No way!
Well now.
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know. But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Oh, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She'd died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's not really all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you'd put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
I knew.
No. You've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly, you can't kill time. Are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time?
Damn it!
Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it...
It's the Monokuma file!
Exactly.
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts in this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so then, you know who killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair trial and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. So we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us, stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course, but there was more to it than that. There was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey.
Now's not the time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That will lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
Huh?
In other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is up to you, of course. Is of course up to you. Continuing to talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anyone.
What the heck?
Anything. Saying stuff like that is just... How many times have I told you? Have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
What an awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but I still have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. But first... I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but... She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Wait a second. She's dead? That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? What else do I need to talk to before I can get started? Kyoko. Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Oh, okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So then...
Fine then. I'll stand there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Who else do I still need to talk? Oh. Isn't it you? She must be so shocked she can't even... Okay, no. Do I still need to talk to you before we can go investigate?
Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
What should I do?
Someone got right in front of us. They...
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Let me out of here!
Come on, man, let me out of here! Come on, someone let me out!
Huh?
Is this really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Screw that piece of shit bear.
What the heck?
I hate this. But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Oh.
Also, it's Celeste that we still needed to talk to.
So you finally noticed.
Huh? Notice what?
I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Then, could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me.
Well, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. A feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So then.
Why was that in his head instead of saying it out loud? Are we done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues and form a foundation. Then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
So.
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't know.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I had better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking dead.
they better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Ending his deadly words hanging in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
So,
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway,
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very suspicious.
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. You're gonna kill me too. Kill me next. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto is guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check. Just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help and investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Now this seems like a contradiction, but apparently the explanation is just that, like, she wasn't looking and now she's just like looking. Oh, I'm not looking at the body. Not looking.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway.
Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. When their parting looks at me, had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution is... execution. Execution! Electric chair. Zzz, zzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? Investigation time. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The investigation music is really good. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. I did not remember Monokuma files being that detailed. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth. So that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. So I don't know if we'll get through the entire investigation today. But in order to continue going to my usual stream length, we've got about 45 minutes. And there's someone streaming at 12 that I want to raid. It's another case where they're doing like a special stream and I want to show them some support. No way, seriously, I don't want to die here.
Help me!
I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem to be prepared to do any investigation right now. Aren't you going to help with the investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okie doke. So I believe the map actually tells you what areas you need to investigate. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. That must be a later game I'm thinking of. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, we're just gonna warp there? So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Replica sword has been added to the truth bullets. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. For the sake of my voice, I'm not going to read out the flashback segments. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have the key here in my room. So Sayaka would have had the key to here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet. He's like, why the hell would we? Toolkit. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, the sword's been taken out. So it's just the sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made in something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Oh, that was supposed to be Makoto out loud. Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Evidence. No scratches and gouges on my walls in bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right here in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? There's 2 Sakuras on screen. Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see.
By the way,
No, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
you son of a bitch.
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raised their hand against a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees. Well, no, she wasn't. She's crouching, but she's not on her knees. Carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
Bro, she's investigating a crime scene. What the hell do you think she's doing? I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, not one hair from you, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair on it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Koda's room cleanliness been added to the trip bullets. The bathroom. And on the other side of this door. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear this wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. We can look up? Why? Oh! What if the shower gets turned off at nighttime? That's all? Okay. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it had said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. Yeah, some sort of sharp object that is definitely not a knife. Whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? No, it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. And then there's this. The meme. The Danganronpa meme. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Definitely 11037. So I'm not going to actually spell out what it said, what this clue means. But I'm just gonna say, because this game was originally in Japanese, this was more of a puzzle in the Japanese version. I'll leave it at that. In English version, it's kind of obvious. Did Sayaka do this? I think that's everything. It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers? That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. What do you mean by dying message?
So...
It's something a victim writes before they die. Usually as a way to tell people who killed them. But generally, whoever writes it down doesn't make it totally obvious. Has that ever actually happened in real life? Has someone left a dying message like that when they were being killed? A message in their own blood? They'll either write it somewhere the killer wouldn't notice, or write it out in code or something. Because I've only seen that in Danganronpa and Ace Attorney. Wow, that's pretty incredible.
Hey.
Have you ever heard of Ellery Queen? Who? Never mind. I have no idea who that is. So is there anything else? Like, I know there's something that I haven't got the truth bullet for yet, but it doesn't look like... Let's do one for each of us. I should... Oh. So you gotta talk to Kyoko again, and this time, instead of the dying message, we react to the bloody numbers. I've never seen someone write something in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037? I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, what do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. 11037. Looks like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was locked. Just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's right.
Didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I shouldn't have skipped over that, but oh well. Huh? The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this?
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get into the door and get the door unblocked and ended up breaking the whole thing.
But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. Start by looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of all of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Let's get going. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate on it, the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Which means... Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Oh, that was all in his head. I should have read that in my normal voice. More truth bullets. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing what was in that video. I wonder what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I think that's all we need to do in Sayaka's room. I think I need to adjust the sensitivity.
Very strange.
So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? Yeah. The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is it's a possibility. That's really true, then I... Sad.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file says Sayaka was killed in your room. Just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? And that's supposed to be your clue to check out the nameplates. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Also, I have to... I'm getting ahead of myself because I know how things play out. Because we do need to go to the trash room, and Hifumi gets us in there, but we haven't learnt yet that Hifumi is the one to get us in there. Hina? Are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. It's all a first to me, you know? I don't have a clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall keeps me calm. So, I know I shouldn't be here, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night, when Sayaka was killed. Nobody in here? Nobody in here, but... there are all kinds of kitchen knives, big to small, but... looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or... I better see if anyone here knows more about it. Knives! Hey, Hina. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they're all lined up in a nice neat row. So when did you notice one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right here in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone that I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it. Albie's account been added to the truth bullets. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? Hello, Nod. Tip of the hat to you too. I don't have a hat to tip, but yes. What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean...
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean... you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends and then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Okay, next up. I think next we already have the DVD, so we can go watch that next. I would like to finish up the investigation today so that tomorrow we can just go straight on to the trial. Oh, not tomorrow, next stream, I mean. Next time we play Danganronpa.
Listen to me!
Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it, to show whose room it is, right?
You hear me?
Well, it just so happens... No, wait, no! Wait, no! You might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you any. Forget everything I just said. Forget Beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Yeah, okay.
Alright, video time. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka, my ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly the screen went dark, and in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had simply collapsed.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
Look for the answer after graduation! Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay. So I guess we go see Chihiro, because it did say, hey, we gotta talk to someone who knows numbers, right? And Chihiro do be knowing those numbers. Hey Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what those numbers mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? Whoa. No, it couldn't be. Now I've just realized probably what they want me to do is check the gate of the trash room, and then Monokuma himself will tell me, hey, this person has the key, they can let you in. It's probably how they want me to do this. Trash room. There's a stony gate here, no way to get past.
Monokuma appears!
It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
No. Entry beyond this point. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Same line. Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
No, you can't go any further! Trash duty. Thankfully, I know who is on trash duty. I think if you ask around, people will tell you, but I know in advance that it's him. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't got a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go.
Of course! It's my job to gather up the garbage and toss it into the trash room. Toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key to the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open then all the time so we can throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words...
Actually. Ba 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 ba.
So that's it.
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. But boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, you bastard! Hey, Fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it? Like...
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, you know, poking around at it.
There's no way
What are
to
you
think
talking
this
about?
in a
All my
common
love is
sense
for
kind of way.
2D.
You know what I mean.
There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
Completely unforgivable.
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Ifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim to be, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to... Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask of you. What? So now you want me to join your party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or saved a village, or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Fumi and I headed down to the trash room. You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? Wait, you know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Okie dokie, leave it to me. Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi!
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along. No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You wanted to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a fairy?
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Fumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you just said the last time you were here the incinerator was off. Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet... That means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added to the truth bullets. Something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? Why was that necessary? Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, there's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some evidence that the killer destroyed. There are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This is enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is this perhaps...
Yeah, is that? Do you know what this is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Kidding aside, that's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy. That's a reference to Dragon Quest IV, I think. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does all that mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Alright, I think the last thing we need to do in the investigation is go and speak to Mr. Yasuhiro Hagakure about his crystal ball. Do. Ba-ba. I probably could have warped over there, but oh well. Walking. Hey, Hero! Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out now. I've had enough. Gotta break free. Hero, snap out of it. Makoto? What are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? That's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So, how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? Said it belonged to the great pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. Said whoever controlled the crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you? Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I needed to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. Came out to be like $1 million. $1 million? It's pretty cheap actually, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for it. Ding dong bing bong, everybody.
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. And then it just picks you up and puts you there. However, that is the wrong button. What we're going to do is we're going to save. Just check that it's there. Yes, investigation daytime. We're going to do that next time. So, thank you all for joining me on today's stream. Had a lot of fun. Actually, let's switch back over. Oh, I'll just close this now while I remember. Sleep mode. Okay, let's go back to the chat scene. Booply-doo. Okay, that's going to be the end of today's stream. We're almost done with Chapter 1. We've just got the trial left to go, which should hopefully be kinda on my voice because the trials are basically completely voice acted. My next stream, I was planning to stream tomorrow at 9 over on YouTube, where I would be doing Spore. However, depending on how my voice is feeling after today's stream, I may end up cancelling it. We will see. We will see. And if that's the case, then I'll just, put up my schedule or whatever, and it'll probably be my next stream will be on Friday or something. Anyway, let me see if they've started yet, because I have someone in particular I want to raid. Do y'all... I don't know if anyone's even here is familiar with me all that much, but a while back I was on a little game show where I had to guess video game music. The final episode of season 1 of that game show is going to be streamed today. And oh yeah, they do have it's happening today, so I would like to show my support with a raid for the contestants. I unfortunately did not qualify for the All-Star episode, but it's all good. I want to support my fellow contestants. So we're going to be raiding human-shaped raccoon. Oh, I'm a dumbass. That's the raid message. /raid human-shaped raccoon. Yes. So that's the raid message. And if you're subbed, you can use this one. If you have access to my emotes, it looks like this.
Doesn't seem to be anyone in chat, so it might just be me posting the message, but it's all good. It's all good. So yeah, let's go show Pinch and the rest of the contestants some love, shall we? Do I have anything else I need to say? I've already said when my next stream's going to be. I think that's it. So, thank you for watching. Otsukame. Bye bye. I need to go rest my throat.